My name's Troy Wright. I'm 41. I work for FiberWeb Incorporated in Madison, and my story is that for years I'd had migraine headaches. As a matter of fact, when I was 12, I got hit by a truck on my bicycle, and I was in a coma for 3 days. And ever since then, I had had aches and pains all the way up to now. And I ran into Dr. Sam and Dr. Claire at the Hendersonville Flea Market, and they did a ultrasound on my neck and back and spine and saw that I had nerve interference. And I was on morphine patches and hydrocodone 10s, 1,000 milligrams 3 times a day. And after the first visit here from my first adjustment, I was able to get rid of my headaches, and they haven't returned. And I've eventually taken myself off of my morphine patches and my hydrocodones. And I'm also a diabetic with high blood pressure, and my diabetes is 30 points lower on an average since I've been coming here. I broke my left shoulder in '97, and I had to have a bend cart repair, which includes all kinds of rotator adjustment, and I had 3 pins and 2 screws holding it together. And I've always lived with pain since '97, and it just aching all the time, hurting both shoulders. And Dr. Sam and Dr. Claire have relieved that pain. My fingers used to go numb on both hands. That doesn't happen anymore. Elbows used to hurt. Nothing hurts no more. The pain that I was in on a scale of 1 to 10 was a 10. Yeah, because I was on the morphine patch. And the morphine patch I wore, I changed it every 7 days. It released 20 milligrams of morphine into my system every hour. Oh, I had migraines my entire life. And I mean bad ones. Light sensitive, sound sensitive, smell sensitive, vomiting, all of it. And ever since I've been coming to Dr. Claire and Dr. Sam, I've not had a migraine, a headache one. I had a headache for 7 weeks running when I walked in this door. Had not left for 7 weeks. And when I walked out that night after my first adjustment, it was completely gone and hadn't returned. When I heard about above, down, inside, and out, I was kind of leery at first, but then the more I listened to their lecture that they gave that night here in the office, I was truly amazed, and I found out that God was truly working through them, because all the success stories I had heard, all the pamphlets I had read from different people with ailments and being helped so much like Dr. Sam and Dr. Claire do, it was a great feeling to know that I was in such good hands. I was able to get rid of my morphine patches, my hydrocodones, which is a painkiller. I've cut back on my insulin shots because my insulin, my A1C level is lower than it ever has been since I've been a diabetic over the past 7 years. And I'm able to come off of one of my blood pressure medicines. He says that he can't believe how good I'm eating now since I'm a diabetic, because all the time before my A1C levels were 10, 10.8. Now my A1C levels are 6 and 7. He says he can't believe that I've turned around so good. I'm able to do more things with my son because I'm not hurting all the time. My son and I can get out and go fishing now and do things that we couldn't do because my neck and back and shoulders and elbows and everything was always hurting, or I had a migraine. And my wife enjoys it a lot better too, just because I'm not as grouchy, I think. I like the way they greet you when you come in the door. You're family. You're not just a patient, you are family to these people. And they are my extended family as well. So, I mean, their smiles, their courteousness, I mean, everything about them is great. The cleanliness of the place, you'd never get a bad experience here, never. You need to go to Dr. Stewart's Chiropractic Clinic. See Dr. Sam, Dr. Claire, because they are truly working miracles. They really are. God's working through them. And I tell them that every time I come. As a matter of fact, I tell customers that when I walk out the door. A lady came down the hall for the first time. I was sitting back there in room 3, and she stopped and looked at me, and I said, "Hey, you're in the best hands you could ever be in here, trust me." She said that her husband had been coming for a few weeks, that she had just started. And I said, "Well, don't worry about a thing, because they got you covered here. Just give them a chance. They'll prove to you within the first 4 minutes that they're all about business and truth."